It's a hockey stream on episode 484 of the VIG Lounge as the Vegas Golden Knights are taking on the LA Kings in the City of Angels. Can the Golden Knights continue their winning streak on the road, or will the Kings be crowned the winners tonight in LA? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Golden Knights and Kings here on the VIG Lounge. And we're underway. Kings with the opening draw. Look to bring it into the Golden Knights zone. Blocked off by McNabb, then a shot by Kempe. Easily handled, carried in now by McNabb, who joins the rush. Beautiful pass off that blocked shot on what looked like a good opportunity. And and McNabb knocked out of the zone to go offside. And now we're highlighting Quinton Byfield, young dynamic scorer for the Kings. Eichel wins the draw. Carried in by Shea Theodore. Theodore turning and shooting, and a pad save by Kemper. Long drive by Stone from the blue line, covering for the defense. And not a bad place for him, actually, considering he is one of the masters of takeaways, one of the best defensive forwards in the league. There's Kevin Fiala out in front, and a save made once again by Adin Hill. Pass up to the right side to Barbashev. Barbashev pinned along the wall, knocks the puck. Was hoping to get it to a teammate. Instead it goes out of the zone. And now the Kings have it. Drew Doughty has a chance in front of the net. Fiala with a shot denied. And Whitecloud now trying to get it out. And he won't. And a Let's Go Kings chant in this just trench warfare here between the Kings and Golden Knights, trying to get it out. Dorothea with a chance in front, denied by Kemper. Kevin Fiala down the left side. Fiala with a pass out in front. Great shot, turned aside by Hill. And the puck's carried out now by Mitch Marner. Marner with a drive, rebound! Oh my word, what a save by Kemper. Definitely shows why he made the Canadian Olympic team with a save like that. Holy smokes. Golden Knights trying to get it out again. Beautiful stretch pass up to Brandon Saad. Saad with a shot off the pad of Kemper. And the Golden Knights and Kings matching each other nearly shot for shot. And the goaltenders are keeping themselves perfect, at least for now. Adin Hill with a save. As we highlight Caden Korzak, probably for a hit. And that is indeed the case. And a Go Kings Go chant, as the Golden Knights and Kings are still deadlocked. And the Golden Knights have themselves a defensive zone draw, which is won by Carlson. Riley Smith will dump it in. Kings got there first. William Carlson was trying his best to knock the puck away. Kings got it all the way into the Golden Knights zone. Riley Smith will dump it back in. This time there is someone there to take it. And a save made by Kemper on the shot down low. I believe that was off the stick of Brett Howden. Howden has it. Looks to dump it in. Not on this exchange. Up now to Theodore. Completely missed it. And it's going to be an icing. as Howden couldn't quite make it there. And we're probably losing the camera again, aren't we? Yep, of course we are. Oh, it never changes, right? Never changes. Okay, let's try this again and fix it. Hopefully early-ish, so we don't have to deal with it again. Okay, there we go. Still don't understand why it cuts out the connection like that. And this draw is won by LA. Long drive. And the Kings look to set it up. Handled by Aiden Hill. Shea Theodore. Up the right side to Keegan Colasar. Trying to get around Clark. And he does! Backhand by Colasar. Turned aside by Kemper. Puck carried in now by Jack Eichel. First line back out there for Vegas. Eichel couldn't do anything with it. He got knocked off the puck. Now Byfield hits the deck. Puck's carried in by Stone. Stone with a shot from an awkward angle, and it deflects wide. All the way down to the first, or the last minute here of the first period. This flew by. I've been so focused on the chances on both sides and the hitting that I didn't even realize we were this far into the period. Here's Tomas Hertl with a chance right at the buzzer, and Kemper shut it down. Probably the Golden Knights' best chance in the period, and it was a damn good one. But Kemper had the answer on that. No score after 20 minutes of play. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 12-8 in favor of the Kings. Hits 7 apiece. Faceoffs tied at 2. That's interesting. And no penalties to speak of as of yet. They may be coming, though. There's been a lot of hitting in this period. And if that continues, I could see somebody getting called. We'll just have to wait and see what that is in period 2. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Second period action coming up next here on the VIG Lounge. Surprised this isn't listed as a grudge match, because I feel like it would have been. Kings win that draw. Golden Knights come away with the puck, though. Up the left side to Barbashev. Barbashev drifting to the right. Trying to find some space. Oh, and he cranked it off the crossbar. Now Eichel to the backhand, and Kemper's got that as well. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely remarkable. Ivan Barbashev that close to giving the Golden Knights a 1-0 lead. But it was not to be. Theodore trying to free up the puck. Lost it. Passed along the wall. Collected by the Kings. And Aiden Hill will hang on. LA with a slight shot advantage as we're in the early stages of period 1. Still waiting for the game's first goal. Long drive handled by Hill. Giveaway. And Quinton Byfield will get the game's first goal on a bad passing play. And Aiden Hill had no chance on that one. Now, the Golden Knights have some work to do. And now Theodore hits the ice after hitting the wall. Puck carried in now by Jack Eichel. Eichel trying to turn, hang on to the puck. Back out to the blue line now for Hannafin. Marner with a drive, he scores! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner! The Golden Knights have tied it at 1. Well, 2 goals came fast and furious. One on a poor play from Aiden Hill, and one on a shot that I'm sure Darcy Kuemper would like to have back. Nearly 5 minutes gone here in the second, and the goal scoring has changed. Now it's Marner again with a second opportunity, and Hurdle denied on the rebound. Hurdle won it back to Whitecloud. Whitecloud trying to pick a corner, and he had a good opportunity there, but Kuemper got across to make the save. Now LaFerriere knocked off the puck. Pavel Dorofeev got it to Whitecloud again. Whitecloud with a long drive, handled by Kuemper. Now Hannafin goes for a little ride around the net. And a pad save by Kuemper as Hannafin pops out with a shot. Lafreniere. Puck deflects. Behind the net. Again to Dorofeev. Oh, what a beautiful stretch pass to Hannafin. Hannafin from the right wing circle. He lets it go. That's blocked. Marner with another chance. Denied this time, as we're nearly halfway through this second period. And by extension, halfway through the game. About the extent of my math knowledge. And the Kings are caught offside. 9:17 to go in period number 2. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. This is the second time I've had to fix this in this stream already. Good grief. Okay, let's try it again. Will it stay for the remainder, or will I have to change it again in the third? Let's find out. You can tell I'm just fed up with this camera. I don't want it to take away from my overall enjoyment of this game, which is very tight at the moment. Tied at 1. And that pass was picked off by Moore. Trevor Moore, the lightest kick. You know what? He scores! Picked off the pass, got a breakaway, and made no mistake. It's 2-1 LA. Puck's carried in now by Jack Eichel. Eichel drifting, shooting, and a pad save by Kuemper. Eichel has it again. Rebound, blocked wide. Now Stone has it. Down to Eichel. To the blue line. Pad save off the shot by Jeremy Lauzon. Save made by Aiden Hill. Up the right side to Stone. Jack Eichel trying to switch to the backhand, and a shot by Barbashev is handled by Kuemper and held. Golden Knights looking for another tying goal here. And they've only had the one shot from the blue line from Mitch Marner that's done the job so far. And a Go Knights Go chant from these fickle fans here in Southern California. Hurdle with a great opportunity, but the door is shut by Darcy Kemper. Dorothea with a long drive off the pad of Kemper. Now we got a penalty. As the Golden Knights are showing some frustration. Now they will touch up. 2 minutes for interference on Tomas Hertl. Okay, bumped him a little bit. Don't really think that's much of a penalty to be fair, but I guess they love Hollywood, so the Oscar goes to breakaway shorthanded almost, one-on-one. And a shot by Kolasar. Kemper had it. Thought about holding on to it, then passed it off. And there's Trevor Moore. Looking for more. Denied on that exchange. And Kolasar will dump it in. William Karlsson with a jostle. Kolasar shot and a crank off the post. Great opportunity here for the Golden Knights. They just can't get it past Kemper, or in this case, the post, as we see a little bit of truculence. And here's that look of Trevor Moore in on a breakaway to give the Kings a 2-1 lead. Take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 25-24, this time in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits, 13-12, favoring LA. Face-offs now more than doubled by Los Angeles, but we're not surprised. Golden Knights killed off, I believe, the Kings' penalty, or power play rather, and the score remains 2-1. Can the Golden Knights tie it and potentially come away with a win in the third? Let's find out. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you here on the VIG Lounge. Oh, never mind. LA still got power play time. Puck knocked away. Carried in by Kolasar. Kolasar tries to stop up on the backhand, lost the puck, regathered it, lost it again. Apparently the Golden Knights aren't capable of doing anything in this game, it seems like. Save made off the pad of Phil. Golden Knights really trying to get it out. But they're struggling mightily. Byfield behind the net. That shot goes wide. And finally, the Golden Knights are able to escape. Power play is over. And we're tied! Keegan Kolasar finally gets one past Kemper, and the Golden Knights have tied it at 2. He's been bunting, he's had his chances, so if anybody deserves a goal, it is definitely 55 and white. A little over 2 minutes gone here in the second, and the Golden Knights have tied it again. Now looking to go for their first lead. Shot by Stone. Blocked away by Kemper. And a knockdown on LaFerriere. And the puck's carried back in by Jack Eichel. Eichel. Drifting, shooting from the far side, and a save made by Kemper is able to get across and shut it down. Dano with a long-range chance, denied. Maybe more of a shoot-in than an actual shot, but still. Long drive handled off the stick of Barbashev. 15-12 to go in period number 3. As we highlight Darcy Kemper. Now a Go Kings Go chant suddenly morphs into a Go Knights Go chant. Puck carried right back in by Ivan Barbashev. Barbashev drifting, shooting, rebound for Stone off the crossbar. Not having luck with iron tonight. Puck carried right back in by Eichel. Eichel drifting, shooting. Save and Kemper rebound! How did that stay out? Might not have gotten all of it on the shot there, but it was a may here as Tomas Hertl, fresh from serving his penalty. And a save made by Kemper. Back to the blue line. That shot's let go. Deflects wide to the corner. Kings come away with it. Puck sent all the way down, collected by Jeremy Lauzon. Nobody there apparently. So there's going to be an icing. As we highlight the Golden Knights' upcoming schedule. A couple of home games against the Leafs, which Mitch Marner, I'm sure, has got marked down on his calendar. First game against the Leafs. Carried in now by Colton Sissons. Sissons switches to the backhand. Shot. Nobody's able to get it. As this fourth line for Vegas looks to get another goal on the board. Shea Theodore. Up to Brett Howden, who gets knocked off the puck. And to the ice. Puck dumped in now by LA. And now Mitch Marner has it. He'll send it all the way around. Collected by Howden. Pass save, Kemper. Howden has it again. And another save. Marner trying to dig in there to get away. Get another opportunity, but it is not to be. Grant Clark with a great chance for the Kings, but it's denied. Tried to pass it across Hertl to Barbashev, Hertl to Dorothea, but it was not to be. Now Eichel has it, or at least he did. As we're nearly got 4 minutes now in the third. Very fast-moving third period. Somebody's trying to break the deadlock here. Battle of nines. That shot deflects wide. Eichel has it. Eichel still has it. Hannafin tees one up. And Kemper's got that. 2:20 to go. Golden Knights have really ramped up the shot volume. And still have not led in this game. They've erased 2 one-goal deficits. And I thought they were going to have to erase a third one. Into the final minute. Mitch Marner's out there now for Vegas. Shot deflects wide. That shot deflects wide. Now Whitecloud has it at the point. Crisscrosses with Hannafin. Tried for the one-timer, but the pass got picked off. Hannafin with a nice defensive play. Puck dumped in. Collected by William Karlsson. Down the blue line to Whitecloud. Whitecloud tees one up, and Kemper makes the save. 12 and a half to go. As the Golden Knights are still looking to break the tie in the dying seconds. Theodore does just that! Shea Theodore scored. Golden Knights lead. One more goal. At 1951, Shea Theodore off the draw lets it rip and puts it past Kemper to give the Golden Knights the late lead. Oh my goodness, 9 seconds remaining. And a game that seemed destined to go to overtime may end in regulation after all. And it will! The Vegas Golden Knights overcome 2 one-goal deficits to win this game 3-2 in the dying seconds of the third. Oh, you cannot make this up. This is a Hollywood ending for the Golden Knights indeed. One quick play, an absolute bomb from Shea, and the Golden Knights come away with a 3-2 win in regulation. Take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. Here's the game-winning goal. Theodore tees it up and blows it by Kemper. Let's take a look at the stats now. 42-29 in shots favoring the Golden Knights. Hits 29-17, also favoring Vegas. Face-offs, well, we don't need to talk about that. It was pretty atrocious. But what does matter most, Golden Knights put up 3 goals in regulation, overcome 2 one-goal deficits to walk away with a tidy 2 points in regulation. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer, 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.